Hi you guys, it's Kid and King. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be really I guess it's not different. The only thing I really know how to film on my channel is stuff about clothes and unfortunately breakups. For some reason I'm just really good at breakups, and like I don't know what it like I couldn't tell you what like it is, but the guy I've been seeing for like 4 months, like it's over. Like we're not together anymore. We broke up actually a week or two ago, and I've kind of just been like avoiding filming this, but I know all my previous videos have been about him. I just feel like I had to make a video about it. Like, it's crazy that I'm only like 21 and I've had no relationships ever. This is really hard. Like, I just think it's so hard because I got to a place with him where I just felt like really strong about him, and I felt like, you know, like I could be with this man like forever. Like, I really did love him, and I really did care about him, and he really loved me and cared about me. And like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I never even got to meet him, which is so weird because like, why would it hurt this badly? Like, it does. Like, we FaceTimed every day, and now I go to bed like by myself, and like I just think what I've realized in these past 2 weeks of us like really not being together is like how alone I feel, how alone I am. That's hard. Like, you just see all these like movies play out, and you're like, I want that. And like, you see in your own life, like I know so many people that have such like amazing relationships, and like that's all I want is to find like my person. And like, I really, obviously being with any of my exes anymore, like it hurts. Like, it's hard to be in this space because I really try in relationships, and that's I think the really hardest thing for me is like, as a person I try. Like, I feel like I try. Like, I feel like I try with my friends, and like I try in relationships, and I feel like I really try to like be there for people and like tell them like how much they mean to me. The reason we broke up was I broke up with him, so I guess it's on me. It's my fault, the relationship ending. But I just got to a point where, and like, he's an amazing man, and I don't want to take away from that because he really is so amazing, but at the same time, like, I found myself getting into the same problems I did with Kyle, and I just feel like people tend to choose the same people over and over, and I think that's like so true and like such a fact. As amazing as he was, like, I just found myself getting trapped in the same things. Like, because he lived in Texas, he wanted me to move down there, and it's like, again, like, I'm gonna like sacrifice all the stuff I'm doing for what he's doing, which I want to, but then at the same time, like, I'm not fulfilling my own purpose in life, and I'm just being there for someone else's purpose, and that's not good. I haven't gotten to see him because he's so busy with work, and like, that's hard. And it's like, I want to see someone like every day. Like, FaceTime, it gets old and it's hard, and it just turned into the same problems and red flags. It was like, you can't wear this, you can't hang out with this person, like, and I just think that's why long distance relationships don't work, is because you're not there 24/7 with that person, or you're not there like most of the time with that person. It's hard to know what they're doing. So I could see why he felt that way and why he was so worried about what I was doing all the time. But at the same time, like, it just went into like this whole, I don't know, it like threw me back into my old relationship of 4 years, where it just felt like I trusted them 100%, and I just didn't care, and they just like don't want you to do certain things, which you feel like, okay, it's because they care about me, but at the same time, you're not letting me live my life. And that just gets like really hard. Feels like I'm in this space where, okay, I give you all this trust, but like, you can't trust me to do like the right thing. And like, it just got to such a place where I'm like, I can't constantly deal with like you making these assumptions that I'm gonna cheat on you, and like you making these assumptions that like something bad is gonna happen. Like, can't you trust that I'm a good enough person not to do that stuff to you? Because like, I love you, and like, I feel like I constantly had to give him that reassurance every day that like I love you. I'm not going anywhere. But still, it just felt like not enough. Yeah, you made me feel this way, but like at the same time, like I want to be able to stand on my own. Like I need to finish school because that is something I got sidetracked in my 3.5 year, 4 year relationship. I don't know, like it's so hard because like it's like once again, like I feel like someone really, really loves me, and like that's hard for me all in itself because I don't feel loved 90% of the time as a person. Like I really don't. Like I just don't feel that from people. Needless to say, it was my decision to leave, but I felt like that's just what I needed to do because this year's been like really, really hard for me. Like I think it's so hard because I act like this confident person, but in reality, like my life doesn't feel normal. People hang out with each other all the time, and I feel like I often find myself just sitting in my house on my days off. And like I don't get why. Like this is gonna get into other stuff. Like I just want to feel like I belong, and I felt like I belonged to him, but like I just don't know if the price. Like that's what it comes down to is like what do I have to give up to like feel like I belong to someone and feel like I have like someone who loves me. Like I have to give up all this other stuff that's important to me, and like I'm not saying like I'm just like it's just a hard spot to be in where I feel like okay, I'm giving up this like to feel loved, but at the same time I'm missing out on something else that's important to me. I just always thought you could find someone who gave you both, and I haven't felt that or found that, and sometimes it just doesn't come back to you, which is fine. Like that's them. I can't put that on them to love me. That's their own thing. I need to put it on myself to love myself and like not worry about that kind of thing. But at the same time I was like, I just don't know if I can do this anymore. And so we broke up. I broke up with him. He didn't want to break up. He offered to fly and see me. He offered to do all these things. And at that point, I was just like, I don't know if it would be enough for me to still be with you at the end of it. I don't know if it would change things. I don't know. Because at that point, it just felt like something was missing. And I don't know. Like, I get so scared that, like, I'm being crazy, that there's something missing. But then it's like, well, maybe you're not the one for me then, if something's missing. But then it's like, okay, well, what if you are the one and I'm skipping out on this great, amazing thing because I'm being stupid or selfish or wanting these things for myself? And it just feels like, what if I'm making, like, a terrible mistake? And like, what if like you're gonna start dating someone else and I'm gonna be miserable about it and I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna think like, I don't want this. Like, why is he leaving? Like, I don't want him. I don't want to see him with someone else, and I'm sure he doesn't want to see me with anybody else. I just don't know. And right now, like, I just feel like I need to focus on school. I don't want anyone to ever make me quit school, or for anyone. I just feel like the University of Utah has a really great medical program that I want to go into, and I don't want to fuck with that, and I don't want to mess that up, and I want to make sure that that's what I get in life is the best. It may not be the best, but it's high up there in the best category. And I just want to make sure like I'm okay and I'm taken care of for myself. And like even more than that, like I want to provide. Like I never want my family, like I want to have a family one day, and I don't want them to ever go without, whether that means me and my husband stay together or we don't. Like I want to make sure I'm secure. Like call it independent woman, because I'm a man, but like obviously I'm the girl of a relationship, or however you want to see that. Like I want to make sure I'm set. You see what I'm saying? Like I want to make sure I'm set before I'm with someone else, and we come together as a group. And if we're both set, then that just means we're gonna have so many more blessings in our lives. And I just feel like I hope if he's watching this, like he knows I love him. And I don't know if I will ever find someone who loves me the same or loves me as much, but I just feel like it's not right. Maybe it will be right in the future, but I need to finish what I'm doing first for that to work for that. And if it's not, then it's not. Like, obviously we're not meant to be together. And like, that's also really sad to think about, because I think when I get into relationships, I get really excited about things, and I just feel like, like I want to make this work. And it's embarrassing to film this video because it's like, okay, maybe I'm the problem. Like, maybe it's my fault that I'm like single. Like, that I have to be doing okay, or that like I have to find someone amazing. And like, I believe in love. I will find love. I will find someone, and I will have a family, and I will have a very normal life. And I really put that into the universe, that like that's what I want, and that's what I know one day I'm gonna find. I don't know who it's gonna be, and I don't know when, but I know, like, you know, I'm a good person that has been through a lot of things that they shouldn't have had to go through, and I just know I'm gonna like be okay. Like, bottom line is, I loved him so much, and I really wish the best for him with everything, and maybe it'll work out in the future, maybe it won't. I just don't know, but I know right now, like, I'm very focused on school, and I want to do that for myself. It's so important to me, and like, I just think I always look at other people's dreams and they never look at mine, and I just want that for myself first, and then maybe after that I'll find someone, or maybe during along that route I'll find someone. I just feel the need to share this stuff because I feel like people don't, and like, it would mean the world to me to see this from someone else. Like, to see someone laying it all out there and being like, look, it's not that easy. Because I feel like that's something we as people don't like to say. It's not easy. But I'm trying, and I'm getting there. And you guys can too. And like, just because it's not perfect does not mean it's not gonna be okay. You will find a way. But yeah, basically just the takeaway from this video is we're no longer dating, and I really loved him, and I'm just excited to see what the future has in store for me, because at the end of the day, I know maybe I'm not the best person in the world, but I'm trying, and I'm trying to be a very good person. And you know, there are blessings that come from that, from trying to be everything I am. And I just know if it's not okay right now, it will be one day. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching this video. I guess I just want to leave off, like, if you guys have anything going on in your lives, please share, like, down below. Like, I think that's like the biggest key. If we share with what's going on actually, instead of faking this happy smile, then it helps us feel not so alone, and everything is going to be okay. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. We gotta do something other than a fashion haul or breakup video, because that's what I normally do. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Goodbye. I love you.